You've found a way to manage and navigate the stress that you have in your life. You're feeling better about your day to day, and you have found that balance that you've been searching for so long. You feel healthier than you have in a long time. Your relationships are not as tense or as fraught as they have been. Life is beginning to feel good again, but there's a niggling thought in the back of your mind. How long will this actually last? How long will it be before that stress comes back and starts to cause havoc in your life again? Welcome back to Awake in Life. My name is Hamish. I am a stress management coach and a nervous system practitioner. I want to talk today about how to strengthen and maintain resilience when you're looking at stress management. It's one thing to manage your stress, but it's another to make sure that you don't go back to square one. And I want you to know that you're not alone in wondering if you will be able to keep stress away from your door. You already know that we encounter stressful situations on a day-to-day basis. You know that you're not able to control everything that happens around you or how people treat you. And although you can manage your stress most of the time, there will, of course, be those times where situations and people have you going back to your stress responses and slipping back into unconscious behaviours. And I know that you have spent time looking at your stress responses and trying to understand the root causes and where they are coming from. And now I know that you're in a place where you are able to manage your stress effectively and it doesn't derail you in the way that it used to. So now you're at that point where you get to start building resiliency so that when challenges come along, you can face them head on. So why do we need to be resilient? Again, you probably already know this because you've been managing your stress. When we are resilient, we're able to face those challenges, those life's ups and downs in a much more effective way. We're able to adapt to what life is throwing us, and it gives us a sense of well-being to know that we are resilient. Think back to how you used to feel before you were able to manage your stress. I'm guessing that you felt maybe one or a few of the combinations of being overwhelmed, feeling anxious, feeling frustrated or angry, feeling hopelessness. Maybe you felt depressed or stuck. And maybe you have your own words that you can add to that list. All of these are emotions, feelings, or states that we can end up in, and we don't want to stay there for very long. They are all signs of a dysregulated nervous system. And even though they are valid and they are necessary at times, we don't want to stay in those states for too long. This is where resourcing your nervous system and creating nervous system practices are really important to help you feel resourced. These will help to create resilience and meet those life challenges in the way that you want to. Let me share 5 suggestions just to get you going with the type of practices that you could use. The first one is emotional regulation. Get to really understand where your emotions are coming from. There are 7 base emotions, and you can discover what they are in the Calm Feelings wheel. I'm going to put a link of that down below. I use this wheel with my clients, and very often we only scratch the surface when we're talking about our emotions. This wheel helps you to get down to one of those 7 core emotions to try and understand where your stress is really coming from. You can also try staying active. Many of us are sitting down for most of the day in our jobs, and while we're sitting there, our energy is also sitting there. It's not moving around. That energy can start to feel stagnant and make us feel sluggish. Try to get some type of activity into your daily schedule, whether it's yoga, dancing, going for a walk, hitting the gym. Make sure that it's something that you enjoy and something that can be sustainable in your day-to-day life. We all know the importance of sleep. Getting a good 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night is really important for replenishing and resourcing your nervous system. But it's also important that we have good quality sleep. You may be in bed for 7 hours, but if you're tossing and turning because you're anxious about something, that's not going to give you the best rest. Trying to empty your mind of thoughts before you go to sleep or doing some kind of relaxation exercises can help you to get a better night's sleep. Eating good quality food can help you build that resilience that you need in your nervous system to help you manage your stress. Eating food that contains the vitamins and minerals that our body needs to function at its optimal level is important for our health. Good quality food helps us to refuel and make sure that our body is functioning in the way that it needs to. We all know that when we're eating too much of that junk food or those snacks, all of the stuff that tastes delicious can sometimes leave us feeling sluggish and tired. It impacts the way that our body functions and also impacts the way that our body can manage our stress. And the last suggestion that I have for you is to connect with your body. It's one thing knowing what your stress responses are, but understanding how your body reacts to stress when it appears is something different. But the only way that you can understand your body and how it reacts to stress is to be connected to your body. For most of us, stress management has, up until this point, been about disassociating from what we're feeling by using things like alcohol, food, doom scrolling, anything else that really takes you away from the discomfort you're feeling in that moment. But those are not the things that our body really needs to build resilience and manage stress. Having a daily practice such as a body scan can really help you connect with your body and understand your nervous system on a deeper level so you can manage that stress more effectively. So, those were only a few suggestions. Emotional regulation, staying active, getting a good night's sleep, eating good quality food, and connecting with your body. There are many ways that you can build a healthy nervous system and build resilience to manage stress, but those are just a few to get you going. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you have found it useful. And if you have any questions about how to create more resiliency when it comes to stress management, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll see you in my next video.